What if the most feared dictator on earth spent his final night not in a golden palace, but in a freezing concrete cell? December 29, 2006. Saddam Hussein, the man who ruled Iraq through terror, has just hours to live. This is the untold story of his last night alive, a night that will chill you to the bone. Convicted of crimes against humanity, sentenced to hang at dawn. But on this final night, the tyrant was strangely at peace. His half-brothers were allowed one last visit. He handed them his will and a final letter to the Iraqi people. In that letter, he urged Iraqis to stay united. No fear, no regret, only defiance till the very end. His last meal was simple: chicken and rice, washed down with honey water. The same man who once dined on gold plates. He prayed, he read the Quran, and he spoke of martyrdom, as if he had already accepted his fate. What was going through his mind? Did the butcher of Baghdad feel remorse? Or did he still see himself as a hero? Around 3 a.m. the guards came. They transferred him to the execution chamber, but the dictator walked with his head high. At the gallows he refused the hood. He stared death in the face and began reciting the Shahada. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Mathisar. Haborda. Palestine is Arab and will remain Arab. The trapdoor fell at 6:05 a.m. on the first day of Eid al-Adha, a day of sacrifice. The man who sent thousands to mass graves died with eerie composure, no fear in his eyes. Some say he saw himself as a martyr. Others say he was simply too proud to show weakness. His half-brothers later revealed he had one final request: to be buried in his hometown of Tikrit. The execution video leaked within hours, shocking the world and sparking riots across Iraq. How does a tyrant who lived by the sword face the noose with such calm? In his final hours, power, palaces, and fear all vanished, leaving only a man and his God. The last night of Saddam Hussein wasn't about regret, it was about legacy. He died believing history would judge him a lion, while the world saw a fallen dictator. One thing is certain, even in death, Saddam Hussein refused to bow. In the end, the man who once held a nation in terror spent his last night proving that no matter how dark the past, some shadows refuse to fade,